My moment at Candlestick Park. 9 a.m., fans slowly pull their sturdy trucks into the parking lot, firing up their grill and putting their game faces on. The 49ers have been set to face off the dominant New Orleans Saints for the NFC Divisional Playoff game. It had almost been 10 years since the 49ers had advanced to the playoffs, so the atmosphere around the stadium was filled with joy, and the fans were desperate for their home team to come away with a win. Anxious, nervous, and excited, we drove from Fairfax to the parking lot of the stadium. We arrived and unpacked our things, such as chairs, food, and other things. We glanced at the others while they prepared for the game and chowed down on some of their own food. We set up the grill and had a nice tailgate for a couple of hours. Our tailgate group sat and watched as Saints fans walked through the parking lot while being mocked and ridiculed by loyal 49ers fans. After the tailgate, all of us packed up our stuff, grabbed our tickets, and walked to the stadium. As we all waited in line to go in, everyone looked below us, under the ramp, and witnessed the faithful 49ers fans putting their game faces on, while screaming cheers and rants at opposing fans. We were finally finished waiting in line, and my dad and I walked to our seats. It was 25 minutes before kickoff, and everyone in the stadium was ecstatic. It was finally game time. The 49ers proceeded with their kicker David Akers and the rest of the special teams. As usual, there was a subtle pregame dance immediately before the kickoff began. It makes the crowd louder and prepares them for the game. We were all on our feet, yelling and screaming as kickoff was underway. The kick returner took a knee in the end zone to go to the 20-yard line. Powerful quarterback Drew Brees stepped on the field, hoping to quiet the stadium. On the opening drive, Brees marched down the field within minutes, putting Candlestick Park in awe. Brees threw a pass and was fumbled and recovered by San Francisco, giving the fans a sigh of relief. With a minute and 30 seconds left in the game, the 49ers were down by 3. All Alex Smith had to do was get the ball down the field to kick a field goal. Later, Smith threw several great completions that lit up Candlestick. From the Saints' end of the field, Smith threw a pass to Vernon Davis and into the end zone. The tremble and rumble of everyone's feet gave me this adrenaline. I yelled and cheered and high-fived my dad. And in that moment, I knew I wouldn't forget this day, the day I shared my 49ers childhood climaxing. This was a very special day to me that I shared with my family, and it'll be a moment I will always tell and never forget. Going to games has had a major impact on my childhood, and I'm glad I experienced these great moments. My dad and I always went to games together, and tailgating every Sunday is something I would cherish for a long time.